Alrighty, gonna film this one right quick before I take myself to the gym. Alrighty, some updates. Just getting back home from work. One thing that I continue to consider as we progress through the year of 2023, as I've disclosed in previous videos, between the months of February to April, I was dealing with a bout of depression due to an unexpected increase in responsibilities at work that were related to a coworker slash team member just doing a bad job. Ultimately, we fired him. I remember at the beginning of the year, I was feeling so optimistic and I was just ready to kick ass, take this project into the next phase, which was essentially setting up online consultations, client retention, more content, really getting into the storytelling aspect of the art that I wanted to produce and make available to the world. And that was happening. We were really in the flow of it. Then February came along and I was chasing my 5% body fat. And all of a sudden I got super busy. And just naturally I just started overeating. And it was like a mechanism of some sort where all of a sudden my emails went from 100 a day to 500 a day because I was getting the emails of my coworker who was on disability, and I just felt all this stress piling up. I tried to break up with my girlfriend because I felt like I would be able to manage myself and manage my time better without having to deal with any potential expectations that my girlfriend might have for me. And I was really just looking to simplify things as much as I could because I just felt overwhelmed. So fast forward 2 months and I had overeaten and gained 20 pounds back. So that goal of 5% did not occur. Then from April to now, it's now July, so it's been 3 months. And I have literally been having to undo, at least for the physical aspect, I've been having to undo the results of that depression, which is quite unfortunate. The silver lining is that I know that that's something that I'm capable of. I know that there's something in me that when things get tough, there's a inclination to self-sabotage, do the thing that's easier. And in an effort to address this, I have to train myself to stick with the routine and stick with the rules that I have set in place for myself. Rules such as, number one, first and foremost, something that I've talked about many times, is not allowing myself to have consecutive days of overeating. I understand that there are moments in life where times do get stressful, and my way to compensate for high levels of stress moments is to indulge in food as a way of comfort. And yeah, there might be times when I just can't control myself and I just feel the impulse, I feel the urge to overeat and soothe my anxiety through food. The thing that I have to learn is let it happen one time. Go to sleep, wake up the next day, and understand that there was a lapse. And that's all it was one lapse. Take a breather. Understand that if I were to continue doing that pattern, I would undo all the work that I've spent all this time progressing on. And that's just something I have to understand for myself. I cannot have consecutive days of overeating. Period. Doesn't mean that one day I can't enjoy myself. Not even saying that it's enjoyable, but it's, like I said, it's a defense mechanism. It's a way to compensate for being stressed. With that being said, I feel that I'm still probably a month away from where I was physically or aesthetically back in February, which is kind of crazy, but then at the same time, not that crazy. But yeah, I feel like I'm a month away and approximately 10 pounds away from where I was back in February. And over the course of these next 4 to 5 weeks, that's what the process we will be finishing. And then it's the return to the 5% pursuit. While doing that, I do feel like I have a lot more clarity that has been obtained over the past couple of months, 4 months, from February to now. Yeah. That clarity being, well, for one, I figured out that I need a certain amount of money each month to afford my lifestyle, and that at this point in the game, my priorities are more focused on time rather than money. The more time I have to focus on making content and building my business, which is online consultation and training, the better I can plan for my future. Because right now we are still in the planning stage of this project, understanding that we're telling a story and we are promoting a brand, Shaun Fury, as a health and wellness consultant, an expert on getting shredded, promoted through the philosophy of the way of the shred. We understand that that is the brand, and developing that brand, solidifying it, and actually having an audience and clients that are willing to drink the fucking tea or the punch, whatever you want to call it. That's where we are now. Got a logo that I gotta make for the way of the shred. What I feel good about is how this has consumed me, and it's still consuming me. I am changing my thoughts throughout the day, and I notice that this is the thing that takes up my mind and my focus each day. I feel ready to start taking on clients and to start educating them and assisting them in their goals so far as health and wellness, achieving a body type or a physique that they have in mind for themselves. I feel ready to take that task on. I want this to be my next job. So in order to achieve this, I do see myself leaving my current job soon, within the next 2 months. I do see that. And then getting another job that pays less but gives me more time to focus on my endeavors, and allowing that opportunity to grow my business. So maybe this is just a check-in talking about that. We're in summer now, man. First half of the year was definitely rocky, but I don't know. There is no deadline. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's just the truth. I want to have the best aesthetic body out there, and I want that body to be a calling card. I want people to see that body and go, oh, this guy knows what the fuck he's talking about. Let me work with him. I want that to be the sale. And yeah, I still have to develop other skills when it comes to pitching and selling and organizing. But this aesthetic is very important to me. I want that to be the draw. With that being said, let's take our ass to the gym, eh? Thanks for listening.